Hi, this is my audition for the Candy Factory.
Please start with name, age, occupation, city you currently reside, and city you are originally from.
My name is Beverly Miller. I will be 48 years old in October of this year. I reside in Washington, D.C., the nation's capital where I was born and raised.
If you come from a unique region or area of the country, talk about where you're from. How it's a part of your personality.
I do come from a unique part because I am from Washington, D.C., the nation's capital, where we have historical landmarks such as Jefferson Memorial, Lincoln Memorial, Frederick Douglass Home, U.S. Capitol, Washington Monument, Martin Luther King statue, and last but not least, the White House, where we have our first black president of the United States, Barack Obama. All right, we know that's a historical moment.
What do you do for a living? If you have an interesting job, tell us about it.
I'm a clerk for the United States Post Office, but currently I am not working at this time.
How would your friends and family describe you? Tell us the good and the bad.
Dedicated, very opinionated. I want everything done a certain way. Where we have a lot of jokes going on sometimes, and I have a girlfriend that wear butt pads, and when she put those butt pads on, I might tell her sometimes about herself, but I can't reveal to y'all who she is because she's gonna get mad at me, and that's our little secret.
What is something that would surprise us to find out about you?
That I'm adventurous, more adventurous than people think I am. I'm very open-minded, and I went from fixing macaroni and cheese soup, burning hot dogs and eggs, to making my own recipes. Now you can't tell me nothing because I'm an up-and-coming future chef. So you could call me Miss Chef Beverly Miller. Watch my work. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
How will you interact with Candy and the other participants?
I will interact with Candy like she was one of my friends. Any of my friends could tell you that I'm a dedicated and loyal friend. And I would also interact with the other participants because that's just who I am.
Who are the most important people in your life? If you're married or dating or have kids, you may want to show us footage of the people important to you.
My family and my few friends mean everything to me. They, we are each other's rocks. I love them and they love me. And no matter what we do, we will always be each other's rocks.
What has been the toughest obstacle you've had to overcome?
This is a tough one. Losing both my parents was devastating to me. It was just devastating to me, and it still is, Sometimes I sit back and I wonder what it would be like to still have my parents along with me. It's especially hard for me on Mother's Day and Father's Day because they are not here with me physically, but they are here with me spiritually. It's just hard for me on certain days. My mom passed when I was 16, and I had 3 siblings that were 10, 5, and 2. And I had a son that was 1 month old myself. And I had to raise my siblings and my son and become an adult fast, so my father could work, so he could bring home the bacon so I could fry it in the pan. Then 11 years later, that hurt came again when my father became real ill, and I had to practically watch him suffer until he succumbed to his illness.
Would America root for you?
Yes, America will root for me because I have that personality.
What is the most daring and crazy thing you have ever done? Describe the circumstance. If you have video or photographs, show us.
At the age of 41, I was beat up by the police brutally, and I thought he was going to kill me. So I was fighting for my life. He ended up knocking 3 teeth out my mouth. And when we went to court, they dropped all charges against me, and they took it, expunged it from my record, and I am still looking for my 3 teeth, though. And if you would have seen me then, I was looking like Regina King, Rodney King's sister.
What is your unique and personal motivation for wanting to be on the show?
I have the personality, the dedication, the motivation, and I could just make the show shine. And it's time for me to shine. It's time for me to do something for me, something that I wanted to do, long overdue. So that's why I'm trying to give it a shot. Nothing beats a failure but a try.
Now I present to you Miss Beverly Miller singing Young Heart by Candy Factory.
What's the sense of sharing this one and only